Hey guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to take a look at the JJRC Super Scale Willys Jeep, and this is a 110 scale, and I think it's a true 110 scale, so it's really tiny, and I actually think this Jordan figure is pretty accurate in size, 110 scale, and yeah, it's a tiny truck, so most people would look really big driving, and Jordan is a really tall guy, so yeah, I don't think it's unreasonable to see him driving like this with his head over the windshield. But it's a cool little truck, and I've really enjoyed it. It's extremely cheap. I think you can pick it up at prices like $50 or something like that. I got mine from JJRC Depot, so I paid a little bit more, but I paid for the excellent support and the knowledge of it arriving in perfect condition, which it did. The winch is extra. I think some places sell it as a deluxe version, and yeah, JJRC Depot includes the canvas, but not the winch. I got the winch from Banggood. But it's a really cool truck. It's super scale. Looks really nice. Lots of nice scale features. Leaf sprung, functional spare tire, I think. I'll have a look at that. But it's a really cool little truck. I know a lot of people were really excited when they first launched it. And I know that I'm late to the party as well, but it's a fun little truck, and I do recommend it. So let's take a closer look here on the bench. There we go. I think most of it is in frame. So got some nice scale accessories on the side here. I think they are detachable. There's some tabs if you look on the inside of the body. So I think you can remove these if you want to. But yeah, I think they look pretty cool in place like that. Nice little bolts and handles and whatnot. So it looks really good. Got the on-off switch in the bottom of the truck. So I'll look at the transmitter real quick. Military color as well. Nice tiny little transmitter. Got the retract and the release buttons for the winch, and button for the extra searchlight or whatever it's called on the side. And we got indicators on this, as well as rear lights. I don't think we got reverse lights, no, just indicators. The battery is hiding underneath the bonnet or hood, depending on where you're located. Got some Velcro on the battery. Can fit a much larger one if you want to, but this is sufficient in my opinion. So this is a lithium ion 500 milliamp 2S. Got a decent runtime out of it, and yeah, underneath can have a look here. Most of it is plastic, plastic drive shafts, plastic axles, plastic leaf spring suspension, and you can see plastic knuckles in the front as well. The frame is metal though, and we got the transfer gear case with the motor up here. So if you do decide to buy the winch, it's an easy fit. Just have to remove the bumper and then fit it in there, screw it together, run the wire underneath as you can see, and then towards this hatch, and just unscrew these two, and there's a socket available for the winch. So it's really simple, and the winch is actually really impressive. I've got some footage, and it can easily lift this whole truck without any issues at all. So yeah, love the winch, and if you have the opportunity, I would definitely recommend picking that up as well. It's a nice little cool scale feature. And of course the windshield is foldable. Got a little lock, snap lock, so it snaps in place like that, or you can fold it down and drive it like that, which looks pretty cool in my opinion. And let's see what else. Yeah, so plastic axles and plastic drive shafts, and when I drove it on a somewhat steep incline with on a loose surface with gravel, it looked like it was skipping a bit in the rear while I still had full drive in the front. But I took this apart, and this is a full metal geared axle with bushings, plastic ends though, plastic hex ends, and the drive shaft is plastic, but this screw right here goes through the shaft on the pinion gear, so it shouldn't, so it's impossible for it to skip there as well. So I don't know, something clicked and it looked like it was skipping because the rear wheels were still while the front ones were moving. So I'm not sure, maybe it could skip the alloy gears in some way. Not sure. I'll have to review the footage to be sure if it actually was skipping or it just sounded really, really bad. And yeah, as I said, barely any flex to it. Leaf sprung with those friction shocks things. I'm pretty sure there's springs inside, both front and rear. I'm not sure how long these will hold up. They look pretty fragile in my opinion, but yeah, looks really good. Not sure if there's any metal upgrades available. That would be pretty cool. Otherwise, I guess you could search for some links and make it 4-link suspension. I'm sure you can make, I don't know, WPL or MN models or whatever fits. You can run it with a 4-link suspension. Got skid plate here as well. But yeah, it's really cool. I really enjoyed it, and it can handle some lighter rocks, so definitely more of a trail truck, as you will see in the footage I've got some nice footage, nothing too fancy, but it gives you an idea of how it behaves and what it's capable of. And for the money, I mean 50, 40, sometimes 50, 60 bucks, even 70, it's a bargain in my opinion. 110 scale, true 110 scale, looks awesome. Lots and lots of scale features. It's really packed with them. And I guess we can have a look at the winch before we head over to the run footage. So, fairly quick winch. The winch is awesome. I really like it. Easy to fit as well. You don't have to assemble it either, so that can be a bit of a pain. But yeah, I really like it. I do recommend it, especially if you're into the whole scale scene, because you don't get much more scale than this for this kind of money. So I hope you enjoyed the footage. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, and check out the links if you want to pick one of these up. It's really cool. I think I've covered most of the stuff I wanted. If you got any other questions, don't hesitate, just ask me in the comments, and enjoy the footage.